It's hard to gauge when I need to get that bounce. Trying to get that bounce, and then I get the slow fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that was pretty easy. Yeah, I do have. I am a bee. I am a gold or at least a green bee. Cock and balls with ant feet. Flurry Rush. Alright, we're down to 2400. Oh shit. We should have taken the attack up. And immediately died.
I don't know if this counts as like 2 exits here. So 19 is 90%. We know that, which means one of these two creates the exit and makes that 19 and makes that, you know, the any percent done. I think it's the Fighting Yoshi. On the other hand, if this did count as 2 exits, that means that there's only 2 levels in the special world, which doesn't sound right.
Why? So, oh, duplicating tiles. Oh no. I didn't expect that. No, 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 no. No. The pipe is gone. Moment of truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No! Oh, oh, that hurt. That hurt so much. Yeah, Warcraft 3 custom maps is where it was at. Got into Halo 2 modding, stopped making Mario levels in high school. How the hell did that work? I just blew my fucking mind. Shit. How did I make it? I don't know how that worked. Started a new job today? Awesome. Already very tired. There we go. See, that wasn't that hard. But yeah, those spikes got me the first time. There we go. Okay. Alright, we need to wait now. Fuck!
Why would you do that?
Good job. Good job. Oh, okay. I guess we're getting to the pipe. Oh, that's right. There's a shell.
Hello, welcome on in. Happy Friday to y'all. Hope you're all doing good. I am currently dual streaming, restreaming to YouTube and Twitch at the moment. This is a kind of a test to see how it's going. Hope you all are doing well. Let's see. I can't see. Oh, there. Hang on. There. All right. Looks like things are working. I see YouTube is live. I see Twitch is live. I don't see any branding. Okay, so the one concern I had, and everybody has with Restream, is branding. So I'm using Restream right now to go from my computer to Restream and Restream to Twitch and YouTube. I don't have any way to combine the chat at the moment, mostly because Twitch does not want you to combine the chats. So unfortunately, if you want to see what people are talking about on YouTube, you have to go to YouTube. If you want to see what people are talking about on Twitch, you'll see it here in the corner, but you'll also see it in the Twitch chat. So, this is mostly just an experiment to see if people see me on YouTube and how well this can work. I am still very baby-ish to streaming on YouTube. One thing I did not get around to was adding in Twitch alert or YouTube alerts. So I have YouTube alerts like set up, right? I have a YouTube alert overlay. Recent level up borderline alert. Yeah, okay, I think this is it. Let me simulate. Okay. That works. All right, copy that overlay URL. And then I need to make a new browser source. Call this YouTube alerts. And paste that in. Width 640, height 400. Control audio via OBS, shut down, refresh. Yeah. Okay. All right, so now that is that. I move this out of here. Then I copy this transform. And I paste this transform here. And that moves that over there. And then there we go. Alrighty. All right. So tonight we're going to be working on Kahadras in Grand Prix World 2, first playthrough. Last stream on Wednesday, we got out of the Riptide slide finally after 12 plus hours. And it was just shortly after that I realized that I had completely screwed up the timer for keeping track of time. Sammy.
Sammy Squid comes to our aid with 8 players.
Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid over here on Twitch. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome on in, raiders. How y'all doing tonight? Sammy, what were you up to? I didn't get a chance to see a lot of things. You were doing some... Ooh, Celeste. Aw. Celeste is so much fun. I love Celeste. How far did you get? Is this your first playthrough? It's your first playthrough. Is it your first night playing it? Or have you played a little bit before? You're in chapter 3. Oh, that's a beautiful chapter. That's the hotel, right? Today is the first day? Well, cheers. You're gonna love it. It's so much fun. I have done chapters 1 through 8. I did a lot of the B-sides, and I'm in the middle of chapter 9 at the moment. And chapter 9 was the DLC, so that takes forever to get through, because it's basically a whole nother game on top of the first. So if you're getting like, if you get through into chapter 9, just don't be afraid of how long it is. So tonight, yeah, you watched Nettie's play it, and she recommended you to play it. Well, yeah, it's the whole Celeste scene is crazy good. Let's see. And there's a whole like modding scene around it. There was like all this hype over like Strawberry Jam, which was a collaborative effort of many different creators to build like custom levels for Celeste. Yeah, it's not an easy game, no, but it's still incredibly fun. And yeah, getting to chapter 3 it's a lot of effort, and you did a really good job. Tonight we're playing more Grand Prix World 2. We got through Riptide Slide last week, or last night, not last night, night before, Wednesday night, and we are in the next level, Kahardras, which is an ice level with a lot of sliding. So got a couple things switched up today. I'm currently trying to do restreaming, so we're on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time right now. I only got 77 subs on YouTube, so thanks for Realm Elements. You're a little far behind on that. I appreciate it though. All right, so let's switch over to the game. Oh, what? Oh, I'm gonna lock some things down on this vertical scene because they're all funky. Whew. All right. Limber up. So it took us over 12 hours to get out of Riptide Slide, and that was no easy feat. It took me a while to figure out how exactly to get that last little bit of the level. The fish gate, you know, I eventually figured out the fish gate and was able to do it somewhat reliably. It's just a very precise amount of input needed to get Mario through there. But Kahadras, back to some platforming with, you know, jumping and whatnot. No more swimming, at least for now. Whew, super excited. So yes, we spent over 12 hours. Yo, Bufflin, welcome on in. This is not much better, to be honest. Well, I'm excited because you can actually like jump in this level as opposed to just try to swim. And not even like real swimming, it's more like swimming with momentum, forced momentum. Press down a lot. Yeah, well, luckily I have a dedicated button for down right here. I actually do enjoy a little bit of these, you know, keep your power up sliding ice levels. Like, I really enjoyed, what was it? Ooh. What was that one from Cute Kai's World? Both levels feel kind of like, yeah, I get it. All right, so Kahadras, let's heckin' go. Let's go. Oh, start the timer. I got the timer fixed, so we're at an appropriate amount of time. Oops. Oop. I gotta jump faster. I gotta be quicker to react. Oh. Can't spin jump there. I got a regular jump. So yeah, there's one thing I'm not blind to Grand Port World 2. I've watched people play it. I've watched people speedrun it. I've watched people's first playthroughs. So, you know, I'm not blind to it. So there's some things I'm gonna remember from watching other people play it. And oops. But watching and playing are gonna be two wholly different things. Wasn't a fan of section 2 and not a fan of this level 1 and 2. Section 1 of level 3 were, yeah, I really got great enjoyment out of Marathon, laser lifts in the first half of Riptide. I just spent as much time in the second half of Riptide as I had spent on the rest of the game already. It feels like it. I'm not getting that jump off that one tile. Whoops. Whoopsies. Yo, X, welcome on in. Yes, I'm free. I've got to break free. Ah. The first 3 jump took 30 minutes to get in this. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I ended up getting it kind of close to the end of stream yesterday. The first grade platform trapped you for quite a while, couldn't make it or hit the Kaiser block. Oop. The problem I ended up having with Riptide that would have made it a lot easier to get out of had I understood it better was I needed to keep the momentum from the water jumping out of the water. Oop. And what I was not getting was momentum jumping out of the water with neutral. And I couldn't understand why. So I thought you had to jump and hold right to cross the gaps. What I didn't understand was if you jump out of the water at the surface, you have no momentum. But if you jump out of the water while underneath the water, like you're swimming upward, you actually keep the momentum. So I had to go back under the water a little bit in order to jump out. That little 3 jump felt impossible. Spinning made it feel easier. Oh, can't spin there. Whee! So, oh, you meant in Riptide? Yeah, so I could, if I held, like, if I jumped out at the right time holding right and X, I've got enough, momentum to carry me over the munchers, but I never had enough time to get into the pipe. I always ended up timing out just as I was hitting the pipe. And I wasn't really, like, when I was first having difficulties on Riptide, I wasn't getting salty with it. It was when I couldn't understand what I was doing wrong is when the salt came in. I'd, like, watch Grandpoo Bear at 25% speed on his, PB run in order to figure out what I was doing wrong. But I figured it out, was able to execute it, and we got out of there. And I saw that Games and Tweed released his hack today, or at least recently. I don't know when he released it, but I saw it was already moderated in the list. And it looks really good, and it has a very interesting design and design philosophy with regards to the game levels. Oop. Like, it's designed to be run through multiple times. And there's I don't think there's an overworld, so it's just levels. But you're supposed to play through it like 3 times to get different routes to open up. That's pretty cool. And it's got a lot of really great art design going on in there. It's a really well done game. And I saw that the Kaizo Club hack for the month of December is Icro, which came out, what, January? And that was just an amazing piece of work from Jordan. Really blew it out of the water with that one. Basically turned Super Mario World into a whole different game. I can't get that last jump. That's like the one thing that gets me about Super Mario World jumping. So if Mario's like more than oh shit. If Mario's more than 50% off of a tile, he won't be able to use it for jumping. At least that's what it feels like. Gotta be real quick with the jump buttons there. Oh. So I had a little bit of inspiration to do some additional work in StreamerBot tonight. I really like working on automating things. That is something where I kind of excel at. Is automating the monotonous. So, like any good streamer, I currently have automatic ads set up in Twitch's ad manager. So at every 57 minutes, roughly, it'll play 3 minutes of ads. And that is to kill off the pre-roll system, which 70% of new viewers will turn away from a stream if they hit a pre-roll. So you're killing off new people from coming into your stream if you have pre-rolls going. And in order to get pre-rolls to be like fully disabled, you have to run at least 3 minutes of ads per hour on Twitch. Now, because I like y'all and I don't want y'all to miss anything, I usually take a break during the ad breaks. You know, that's why they're called ad breaks. So I get up, stretch my legs, you know, because sitting at a computer for multiple hours is not good for your health. If you're sitting at a computer for multiple hours, please get up, stretch your legs. If you're sitting at your TV for multiple hours, get up, stretch your legs, please. You do not want a DVT, a deep vein thrombosis, to form in your legs. You get those from sitting too much. So I usually just have a chat message appear in chat. Obviously, that's where chat messages appear. And a little like overlay that shows up over my stream when the ads start. And then I press my BRB button and things happen that send me to the BRB screen. Including things like turning off the mic, turning on the music. So to automate that, StreamerBot actually has the ability, the event trigger for Twitch ads starting. And now when Twitch ads start, it's supposed to check when the ads start. It's supposed to check what scene I'm on, and if I'm not on starting soon, then go to the BRB, you know, turn off the mic and start playing my background music. It triggered at the start of stream when the ads played, and it went to the BRB screen, which means I think there's an old trigger in Firebot that is, or in StreamerBot, that is firing it off. So I might need to delete and recreate the ad action. one concern that I was telling some of my other streamer friends about this, and one of the concerns was, you know, what if I'm having a moment when the BRB or when the ads come and switch me to BRB? I'm like, well, that's just, you know, one of the breaks, I guess. So I mean, that's one of the things, I've been watching a lot of pirate software lately. He's very entertaining, and it's a good background stream because you don't have to sit there and watch, you can just listen. So I don't have to have it like in the foreground in order to see what's going on, because you get to hear it, because it's mostly just talking. And he has his streamer bot set up to switch the background to a, you know, ads screen. Similar in vein to what I do. But I just go to a whole BRB screen and so I can get up and stretch. Oh, that's down. I'm like, why am I not going right? Because I'm holding down, that's why. Oops. I think I just like slid over the gap. Oops. I was spun, almost spun again. I spun again. Okay, so that's... You can just slide onto the gray platform. Just learn that. Just figure that out. The one thing that's currently boggling my mind right now is trying to set up chat rotation in StreamerBot. Because I have that set up in Firebot right now. It's very easy to set up in the timer section, time-based section in Firebot, but Firebot does not work with YouTube. Yo, Goocher, welcome on in. Thank you for the good luck. Oh, I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun already. I'm learning stuff. Like how I don't need to jump to the gray platform. Oops. That's a new PB. You were here to witness it. Witness me! The other thing I'm confuddled by, and this is probably just gonna be a very simple thing, is Firebot has web-based overlays that you can set up things like video and HTML to play on for your stream. So you can just tell Firebot, hey, I want to play a video on the overlay, put it, you know, here at this size, and it goes, no problem, boss, and does it for you. The StreamerBot doesn't have a web-based HTML overlay to put in your stream. Ah, shit. So I don't know how I would convert those things from Firebot into StreamerBot. With the videos, I'm imagining it's going to be separate scenes in OBS with those videos, and a separate scene with those scenes nested where those videos would be playing, and then that scene nested into somewhere. So those are just like two things that are keeping me from really getting stuff fully converted from Firebot to StreamerBot, is that HTML overlay stuff and chat rotation. Other stuff I could recreate in StreamerBot. Chat commands, channel point rewards that result in non-overlay actions. Although a lot of the channel point rewards have like overlay videos in order to... Yeah, you can add videos in OBS. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I would have to add the video file as an object in OBS, and then when the appropriate thing is to trigger it, it triggers the video. Yeah, but then that's a third-party service I have to sign up for and or pay for. And if I can do it through StreamerBot, you know, why not? If somebody's product is free, you're the product. Generally. Google doesn't give you free web search and free email because they are good Samaritans. They do it for your juicy, juicy data. And they can sell ads against your data. You know, that's a phrase that really bugs me. When people say, you know, so-and-so sells your data. Usually it's not them selling your data, it's them selling ad space against your demographic. Damn it. I had that timed right, I thought. They can sell your data on stupid overlay videos. Well, no, because what, Triggerfire has to connect to your Twitch account, right? And so they get the metrics of your Twitch account. block most ads anyway. Yep. So there's rumors, I guess, that Google is going to be blocking the ad blockers. They are going to be blocking the extensions that are ad blockers from their next iteration of extension. Because something like uBlock Origin can get around the YouTube ad block. Whereas a lot of people that had like AdBlock Plus were, you know, getting that, you've got 3 more videos until you're permanently blocked. Turn off your ad blocker. And that is not going to get people to uninstall uBlock Origin. That's going to get people to uninstall Chrome. Yeah, do you also like how they upped the price of premium right after they turned on the ad block? Yeah, like that was not planned at all. I could rant for days about companies doing dumb stuff like that. Like Unity is still getting the shit squeezed out of them because of their dumbass decision to change their business model to something that's completely unproven, and the whole internet was lighting them on fire, and they're going, oh, well, we're listening to feedback, and then barely change it at all. So if y'all don't know, Unity is a game engine. A game engine is something that people can build their games upon, so they don't have to build everything from scratch. There's lots of game engines out there. Unity is just one of a dozen good ones, and really good ones. So they changed their business model from a seat license where you pay for you to have the software to build your game and then distribute it through, you know, Steam or Google or mobile platforms or things like that. Or you can even export it as like an exe and sell it yourself through places like Itch. They went from that, where you buy the seat license, to charging you for installs. Charging you based on the installs of your game. And they were not at all clear whether or not a reinstall of a game would count towards the install count. So if somebody installed your game, said, oh, I need to make some space for something else, uninstalled your game, and then reinstalled your game later, whether that would count as 2 or 1. And they were not at all clear on that. And even in follow-ups, it seemed like it would count as 2 installs. And they were going to charge you for each of those installs. And the entire internet lit them on fire. There was even a game company that said, we have never made a public announcement. This is how serious this is. Unity, you fucked up. And they most likely pissed off the 2 people that you do not want to piss off, Nintendo and Disney. Because both of them were going, both of them rely heavily on Unity for various aspects of their platforms. Oh, there's the Kaiser block. Oops. You installed Windows 11 and it's not as annoying as you thought? I have not installed, okay. I've kind of installed 11. I have an 8-year-old laptop that I wanted to install. No indication of what is notifying. That's the most annoying thing. Is notifications that you don't know what are notifying, or notifications that go away before you can actually like click on them. Like, oh, well, I want to click on that, and then you like try to find your mouse pointer to move to it, and then by the time you move to it, it's gone away. Discord is the worst at that. I hate Discord Windows notifications so much because they ding and you're like, ooh, I want to click on that message. And then by the time you get to the box, it's gone away. And I've even gone into Windows and set it to like the maximum length of notification delay settings, like, you know, dismiss notification after like 10 seconds. And it still is like gone in 3 seconds. That moves when you go to click on it. Oh my god. I think there's like a whole subreddit dedicated to like the worst UI designs possible. And one I saw was please enter your phone number, and it was a slider bar, and you had to slide the bar until the value of the slider bar reached your phone number. Use Ichigo for monitoring at work, and it's so bad for that. Oh my gosh. I have never heard of that software, but just hearing that in the description of what's annoying would be like, nope. I would immediately vote that down. If somebody said we're gonna considering it, I would say no. Fork of Nagios. Well, we use that. Do we use that? No, we use something else. We have Zabbix for system monitoring, and we have Nessus for scans. I think we used to have Nagios, and then it got to be so expensive that they're like, nope. We're switching. I spent about like a few hours today in the mid-afternoon trying to figure out some microcode or the like Spectre and Heartbleed or Meltdown mitigations. For our Windows servers on VMware. It sounds sterling. So I had to make sure one of our security teams going, hey, we need to secure our AD servers better, and we're getting like this, that, and the other thing, you know. So going through everything, I'm like, okay, well, let's you know, did the risk assessment before you got hired and accepted the risk. Well, I mean, if that's their prerogative. You don't just don't be surprised when the company ends up in the news. It is not fun to go through on the IT side. So I had to take one of our hosts and make sure like all the firmware was up to date and the ESX was up to date, and apply the registry keys in Windows on a test server, and it was still reading that it had problems with there was stuff that was still not mitigated. And so I found a thing that I need to change in VMware itself on the ESX host that does the mitigations on the ESX side, but will cause a performance hit. It's not going to be a significant performance hit, likely somewhere around 10% on average, with 15 at the higher ends of workloads. But will still be significant in our environment because our vendor potentially sold us an undersized setup. It was supposed to be consolidated, but the consolidation was not supposed to affect performance. And so far, people have not complained about performance issues. But we just get CPU warnings out the wazoo from our monitoring because they're getting maxed out from all the servers running backups. They're getting maxed out from all the servers when they run scans. And it's just getting notification fatigue here. We went from like a dozen servers to half a dozen, but these were supposed to be like more than twice as powerful. It's like, well, I mean, they may like seem twice as powerful, but like we haven't had as many, we never had this many warnings about CPU usage. Monitor is basically on the red all the time, complain about it constantly. Yeah, so we have room for 2 more blades in our chassis, but it's like, God, I think it was gonna be, I think it was spec'd for like $5,000 per blade. And one of the vendors was talking us up about a buyback program where we can where they can buy back their old equipment and give us credit. And I guess somewhere in the conversation it was lost that it was only good to buy storage. They were trying to sell us storage that we had already went through the bot that we were already going through with purchasing a different storage. And I'm like, all right, so, you know, we'll, you know, like here we got XYZ equipment, and, you know, we're wondering like, you know, how much credit we're gonna get for it, and how much, you know, here, you know, they give us quotes for the things that we're asking for. They're like, all right, you know, I think I got my boss's approval to pull the trigger on this, trade. And they're like, oh, you thought you were getting credit for the servers? No, you're getting credit to buy storage. You're gonna have to actually like spend money for the servers. Ah! That was a good 2 months of time wasted. And we just had a whole kerfuffle with our VMware licensing as well. Our reseller quoted us for vSphere licenses for VMware for vRealize operations, and not the actual vSphere licenses. Like, we got our vCenter licenses proper, but we got ESXi licenses for vRealize and not running ESXi. So we spent all this money on something we don't really need, like we don't get a lot of use out of. It used to be bundled with the licensing of vSphere with Operations Management Plus, but like right before I joined, they broke it out into separate licenses. So you had to get vSphere, and then you had to get a license for your vSphere host in vRealize. I have not been involved in Oracle licensing, thank fuck. But I have been ripping out Java installs wherever possible and installing OpenJRE if needed. Do you use Oracle? Yes. Bye. Yeah, unfortunately, in the line of business that I'm in, we pretty much have to use Oracle for a certain product, because that's the only solution available. But thankfully, I'm not involved in the dealings with that at all. Use it for the databases. Yep, that's what we're using it for too, is databases. We still have, they're not powered on at all, but they're just currently taking up space in a few racks. We have some sun boxes just collecting dust in our data center. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm not saying uh-oh for you, I'm saying uh-oh for me. Because we recently did a P2V of some databases. All the VMs went down because you couldn't. Oh my goodness, that's so stupid. These archaic companies that don't understand the benefits of virtualization and think that they can just, or they think they can just squeeze extra money out of you by saying, oh no, you're licensed to the physical hardware. If you can run on multiple physical hardwares, you need multiple licenses. Tries to, oh, wow. I was working on a plan for a small disaster recovery site using some old hardware that's just gonna sit there and collect dust until we don't ever use it anymore, or until it's too old to actually like resell for money. Oh, ads are gonna start soon, so we're gonna be going to BRB magically. Try to charge us 100,000 for some bullshit license that their hypervisor cost in the first place. Isn't that wonderful? They designed their hypervisor in order to make them more money. Oh. Oh man, it's already 10 o'clock. All right, the timer for Twitch has already counted down to ads starting soon. So I have no idea when they're gonna start. It'll magically, oh, there it is. It'll count down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So go get a drink, go get a snack.
Might play that one day too. Yeah. It's on the bucket list. I still very much consider myself in the realm of Kaizo beginner. Like, I can do intermediate, but probably on the easier end of intermediates. Alright, so this, I got through this last time, and I don't remember how I got through this. Aha. But they will leave a stream if they hit a pre-roll. Because they'll be bouncing around trying to find something to watch, and if they come into a stream and they're hitting a pre-roll, they're like, I don't have 30 seconds to waste to see if this person's worth watching. I'm gonna go find somebody else, or I'm gonna go to a stream that I am sub to, and I will, not hit the pre-roll, or I go to somebody that runs ads and I won't hit a pre-roll, see what they're doing. Or I can run hands. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. The first time I explain it, guess what happens? Fuck! No, we're gonna die. There we go. Oh, shoot. Or not. I don't know what I died to. Was it cold? I think it was cold because it was nighttime, wasn't it? I'm gonna clip that so we can see. And so I'm like, you know what? I like the challenge of streaming. It has really taught me a lot. Stuff that I knew, it confirmed, and stuff that I didn't know, it taught me. Oh no. Holy hell.
Hey CHSBRGR, we're a crypto community that supports.
We'll be back on Monday with Lunar Magic. I just do want to thank you. Send a big thanks to Oreos or Poop. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I love being a nerd. Big thanks to Oreos or Poop for the 8 months of sub. Big thanks to Zyko for the 4 months resub. Big thanks to Pig. Here it is. All right. All right. Hey, but. Damn it. Yo, welcome back. All right. Now I gotta bring the screen back up. Oh. So I am experimenting today with restreaming, using Restream.io to send to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Things are looking good over on YouTube. It just is very empty over there. But that's okay. It's the first day. And that's another part of the reason why I'm interested in getting things into StreamerBot, because StreamerBot does connect to both Twitch and YouTube. And so I can have commands work in both. And I have the restream chat on Twitch, so I can actually see where people are chatting from. Or I have the restream chat in OBS. The only thing there's lots of things I need to do to get a proper like YouTube stream like ready in order to have it be on par with what I have over here on Twitch already. Like I only have 77 subs, so I can't even get a custom channel name or channel URL. I just have the @cheeseburger from their new profile names, which is pretty neat because then it takes you right to my channel. I don't have to have the custom URL. You had the Goocher but lost it. Let me guess, did name violations? Inappropriate name? Ah. Got applied to the wrong account. So I changed it on the account and now it constantly says it's taken. You might be able to reach, I don't know if you've tried to reach out to YouTube support at all. I know it's like 99% bots, but sometimes you get an actual person that gives a crap.
They make it hard to contact them? Yeah. Oh, well, shit. I didn't expect to jump off the great platform. Ah, so close. So, yeah, several things to set up. Somehow figuring out how to get like that HTML overlay. So, crap. I have to go over here to my actual Twitch thing. So I lost the Twitch chat with the buttons. So this dad joke redemption I have.
Why do bananas have to put on sunscreen before they go to the beach? Because they might peel.
So that that is a custom like Firebot HTML overlay that pops up when the redemption happens. I need to figure out how to like replicate that kind of thing in StreamerBot. Now, I could just leave it as something in Firebot as a preset effect and then trigger it through StreamerBot. Firebot has a neat thing where if you create a preset effect, you can trigger it through a web URL. Which is how you can trigger Firebot effects through a Stream Deck. Is you use the open website action on your Stream Deck and give it the special URL for the preset effect list from Firebot, and it does it automatically. Well, I was not expecting to get that. Again. So I noticed if I slide, I can slide onto... Oh, shit. I can slide onto the Great Platform. No problem. If I, like, hold jump... press spin in there anyway. Almost. We've made a few attempts to get on the spinning platforms. Oh, that was perfect. I just didn't expect to actually get anywhere. I'm also wondering if I can set up a custom like HUD rotator like I have below my camera here that works with YouTube. Because right now this is all Twitch stuff down here through Stream Elements. I would have to figure out the equivalent in YouTube. In YouTube stuff. Ugh. Ah, shit. So, about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago, I used some birthday money to get a new laptop backpack. Because the backpack I was using to carry like my personal stuff around was a little, it was roomy, but it was flimsy. Like it was just it was just a very thin, flimsy backpack that was very roomy, but didn't have like proper padding for a laptop or anything. And so I got an equally roomy backpack that was designed for like heavy duty carrying, and I really, really like it. I can carry a lot of stuff in the backpack, including 3 laptop and laptop-like devices. And like all the various cords that I would carry around, and a few other things, including like my tablet and notebook. I have 4 different Crown Royal bags carrying cords and other devices, other accessories. I want to like take one of those Crown Royal bags and rip it apart and use it as templates for sewing together my own Crown Royal bags of different colors so I can color code them. So I can be like, okay, my USB-C cords are in the blue one, my USB micro cords are in the green one, my power adapters are in the red one, and all the like little bits and piece accessories, dongles and cards and USB drives are in the yellow one. And it's just because my dad had like a whole like collection of Crown Royal bags that he was saving. So they make it very handy for just having a bag to carry stuff in. I know a lot of people who have made Crown Royal bags their dice bags for Dungeons and Dragons. It's a very ubiquitous bag. The only problem is you can't find like any kind of template online to recreate the Crown Royal bag, probably because it's trademarked. But there's plenty of videos and websites online of people making stuff out of Crown Royal bags, like quilts or masks or other things. But I mean, it seems pretty simple enough. It's like 2 face panels and then a really long rectangle that wraps around it like a bucket or something. And then the top is folded over and a drawstring is laced through it. I just need to find some tiny little eye grommets to use for the eyelet for the drawstring holes to match up with what Crown Royal bags do. The one thing I don't have like a suture, so I can't make the fancy edges that the bags have. So I would be making the bags like a normal bag where the stitch is on the inside. Why am I too early on that? Maybe it's because I know what to look for. I didn't expect to be good there. I hope we're all having a good one tonight. I'm having a good one tonight. I get to play a new level. Oops. Anybody have any exciting plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? My wife got the Christmas decorations put up today. She stayed home. Oh! Gonna see Shrek the Musical? But your mom's husband got COVID? Oh no! You're watching Gooch. I heard some terrible news. Terrible news. Shrek, the first movie, is 22 years old. Maury, how'd you check my cameras again? What do you mean again? He's been there the whole time. Ah. That's a new PB. We made it to the rock. So like a month ago, I put up a doorbell camera because after stream one night, I turned off everything. It was after midnight and I went upstairs. And as I was coming upstairs, I saw the side light that turns on by proximity was on. And I was like, what the hell? You know, who's coming up the side of my house? Because my driveway is behind, like, offset behind my house. So you'd have to come up aside the driveway. My autumn mod? Oh. There you go. Sorry, Maury. Also, welcome on in, Maury. Good to see you. I recently, I just tonight, switched over to using Restream, and I'm streaming to both Twitch and YouTube now at the same time. Thanks to their new policy to allow restreaming. Yay. As long as you follow Daddy Twitch's rules. Ah, shut up. Motherfucker. And you can't combine the chats, because that would be terrible. Ah, fuck. Oh my. So I thought my computer would explode too, but it's been fine. So my computer is not doing the streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, right? I'm doing the restream to Restream.io, and Restream.io does the streams to Twitch and YouTube. You can even do things besides Twitch and YouTube. My original hope was to do Twitch and TikTok, but I need to get to 1,000 followers to get onto TikTok live stream. And I gained more followers in November from not posting anything than all the other months combined in the last few months. From doing Mario videos. I gained a lot of followers when I was doing how-to, like, streamer tips videos for Mix It Up Bot and other things. The one video I have is almost at 12,000 views. That was automating your shoutouts. Don't know how resource intensive it is. It would depend on what you do with as far as encoding. Like if you're setting up separate encoding settings for Twitch than you are for YouTube, it's going to be more resource intensive because your computer is going to have to encode both those streams. If you're streaming the same content to both platforms, then you're not going to need to have two different encodings. And you'll just be limited to bandwidth. So if your upload bandwidth is going to be below, like, say 20,000. Yo!
That Sir Nick comes to our aid with 10 players.
Yo, that's Sir Nick. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid on Twitch. Welcome on in, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, J-Dam. Welcome on in. Yo, Colt. How you doing? Welcome on in, everybody. From That Sir Nick stream. If you're here hanging out with me and you don't know who That Sir Nick is, make sure to check him out and give him a follow. Let's see. You were playing some Grand World 3! Too many secrets! Welcome on in. How was Grand World 3? Please don't tell me anything about it. Just let me know how you're loving it, because I'm trying to stay as blind as possible. I've already learned too much about it. Yo, what's that? John Paulo, welcome on in. Good to see y'all. For those of you coming in from Nick's stream, I'm Cheeseburger. I play the Kaizos, obviously. And I love talking technology and food and all that other jazz. I was just talking about restreaming, where today is the first day that I'm restreaming to both YouTube and Twitch with Restream. And so far, it has been working just fine. Yo, thank you all so much for joining the game. Welcome on in, new players. I hope you enjoy it here. Maury was worried that if he tries to stream to YouTube and Twitch, that it would break his computer. Oh. Right now, I kind of have the same stuff going on. So right now I have my OBS streaming to Restream.io, and they are handling the streaming to both YouTube and Twitch for me. So there might be a little bit of a latency there between the stream and when you see it. And thus, when you respond to me in chat, and when I see your chat, come back to me. Oops. Such a solid hack too. Love this game. I just got out of Riptide Slide on Wednesday night. It felt so good after spending 12 hours in the second half. In the second half alone, because I could not figure out the last bit of the ending until I just like broke down and was like, all right, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Somebody, please. And I was not getting the momentum out of the water when you have to like jump out, back in, and jump out again. And I learned something about swimming that day, Wednesday. I learned if you are in momentum water, like in Riptide Slide, and you're at the surface and you jump out, 0 momentum. If you are underneath the water and you swim up and jump out, you get that momentum. That was the thing I was missing, because I would always try to stay near the surface so I could quickly jump out. Because I knew you had to jump out, right? I didn't understand that there was a difference between jumping out at the surface and swimming up and jumping out. The fish gate, it gave me trouble at first, but I eventually got used to it. I wasn't really salty about the fish gate at all. It just takes some timing. It takes some time to learn the amount of swim back you need. By the end of it, though, I was pretty much a master at that bullet bill swimming section at the beginning. God, that was I almost had the pattern down for like a perfect swim with no turnbacks. But yeah, Grandpa World 2 is the thing that got me into Kaizo. It's the hack that drew me into getting to play. Like, I've watched a bunch of people play Mario Maker 2 or Mario Maker and play Kaizo and play troll hacks and play troll levels. Mario Maker 2, I jumped right on that when it came out. This was before I started streaming. Like, I was there for like midnight release, day one, Mario Maker. Yeah, let's go. Because I didn't have a Wii U, so I couldn't do any Mario Maker. I had to wait for 2 to come out. But then I watched people start to play Grandpa World 2 either on like YouTube or on Twitch. I'm like, damn. You know, it felt like such a good game. And I wanted to play it for myself. And so I would figure out how to play Kaizo's and get it loaded up on my Raspberry Pi emulator, and would not be able to do like the first 3 jumps in Marathon, because that would be like my first attempt at Kaizo ever. Was trying to do Marathon. And I got salty at it. I put it down and didn't pick it up for like another couple months until people started sharing lists of recommended hacks for new players to play. And that was like the golden moment. It was like, oh, there's easier stuff to play. Okay. Because I'm so used to you come in, you watch like the really good players playing the really hard stuff, and you're like, oh man, that looks so easy, I want to do it myself. And then you get your ass handed to you. And it's like, damn, like, this isn't fun. I did play Fresh Hops. I played like the last level of it. Just so I could figure out the memory to look for when you collect that orb at the end of that 5 room. I was helping Zyko set up his auto splits, and he was trying to figure out how to split on the orb. Gotta leave the stream and get some foods. No worries, I understand. You just, oh, what the hell? Did I die in the wall? How do you fix your hack? You just got off of a long stream, you're hungry, you're tired, you want to go relax. Go take care of yourself, man. Thanks for bringing your people by. I greatly appreciate you putting your trust in me. Gosh. I hesitated. I was like, I went too early, and I tried to turn back. Now, I've watched a few people play Fresh Hops. It looks really fun. I really like the idea that you name the levels after beer, after various beers. That was really cool. It is downloaded. I didn't ignore it. I have downloaded it. I just have not set aside time to play it. This was a 500 follower milestone reward. Playing Grand Pro World 2. It was kind of like a motivation to get me to actually break down and, finally play this thing. Because I've been waiting for 2.5 years to start playing it. If downloads were cleared, would all be clears would all be Kaizo gods? Yeah. If only. Woo! Oh, shit. Well, now I have a little thing to play Kaizo on the go when I'm, away from the computer. Usually, because I have the Super NT, so I almost never want to play anything outside of Super NT. But I picked this thing up. It's kind of hard to see because it's all black. Here, let's go over here so you can actually see this thing. So this thing is called the Retroid Pocket 3, and this is the plus version with the more RAM and more memory, more storage. It is an Android based. Holy hell, look at those Discord notifications. I just signed into Discord on this thing so I could download a thing, but it is a Android based gaming device that has a retro arc on it, and so I can play Kaizos on here. So I just let's see, here's two. Oh, where? I think I have it on. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So I can play Fresh Hops on the go if I want to play it. I have like all the Kaizos that I downloaded to my Super NT added to this thing. And I tried it out with some cute Kaizo just to test to see if I could actually play Kaizo on this thing, because it's emulated and it's button. Super fuck you, Rick World. Oh my goodness. That's which one is that one? Is that the one from Figs or is that the one from Civ? You have no idea. Woo! I want to get back into lunar magic. Lunar magic it's a beast, and it feels so intimidating when you want to do something and it's like, well, here's an hour-long tutorial on the subject. Oh, fuck. And it's not an hour long because they take an hour to explain a simple thing. It takes an hour because it's that fucking complicated that it takes an hour to explain every little thing that can that can go wrong. Yo, duct tape. Welcome on in on YouTube. Yes, we're simul streaming, simulcasting, multi-streaming. Oh yeah, so I have the first flux space round that I started building my hack in, and I downloaded the second version of the flux space ROM for that hour-long build a level challenge, which actually got pretty decent, like half level done in it. I can't stay balanced on that damn thing. I want to get back into building it. The other thing that's like stopping me is the music. I have a specific soundtrack I want to use for the game, but I want to get the blessing of the artist to get it ported. And if the artist has like the original MIDI files, then that also makes it, I think, makes it easier with Composer's tool. If I remember correctly, Composer wrote a tool that helps convert a MIDI file into the music file that SMW recognizes. It's very dry down here, so my lips are getting chapped from all the talking. But yeah, the Flux Space ROM is a really good tool to get started. It takes out a lot of the guesswork of getting the quality of life patches. Taken care of, like quick retry and infinite lives and stuff like that. Whew. The timing on these jumps are really tight. And I watched Slopcore's tutorial on layer 3 today. I mean, I watched it before, but I also watched it again today because I forgot everything about it. I haven't touched lunar magic in over a year. And so, it was very interesting to relearn the layer 3 magic. trying to balance on that rock for the accordion blocks. Too soon. Too late. So the album that I already have in mind is called Songs from an Unmade World. And it was just an album that the artist wrote because she wanted to make video game music but didn't have a specific video game to make it for. Damn it. Jump too high. And so it's just an album of tracks that are styled after certain aesthetics, and I wanted to build levels that kind of fit the music. I mean, not all the songs would go into different levels, like, because there's like a credits style and a title style song. So those would go into those things, but let me see if I can find it, because I have a bookmark somewhere. Yep. Here it is. So that's the album that I was looking at. And there's a second album as well. There's Songs from Unmade World 2. And then there's a third album, Songs from an Unmade Forest World. Whoops. Where is it? Yeah, if you click on the artist name, Visager, there's Songs from Unmade World 2, and Songs from Unmade Forest World. I found that album back in like 2017 when I was first getting first attempting to stream on Twitch back when I was playing Diablo 3. And had that as like my starting soon music. And it's just always been in the back of my mind to make something for it. And now that I'm here with Kaizo and looking to make my own hack, you know, having an album of music already there. Ah, shit. New Peeb. We made it to the check, although we were a little bit slow. Making some progress. Woo! Too early. Ah. I'm just too eager of a beaver. I want to go right away. And not wait patiently for the proper time. Ah, damn it. So yeah, I've just been too nervous to contact the artist and ask her about getting it ported. Ooh, made it. Ah, I tried to jump. I was a little slow on that. Basically met the PB. We were a little bit faster. Not fast enough though. The idea would be to make it to that. Oh shit! Too early. Make it to that third turn block before the truck destroys it, and jump off of that. Oh, so close. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and do it after stream. I kind of removed everything from my X account, so it might look weird for me to reach out on Twitter, because I kind of deleted all of my posts and replies. Because I'm like, you know what? You're gonna charge me for accessing Twitter. Well, I'm gonna charge you for, you know, my posts. You can have my posts back when you pay me for them. God, that's been a giant shit show ever since he tried to took over. Tell me you don't know anything about running a business without telling me you don't know anything about running a business. How did I miss? I missed the mushroom. Ah. I know that there's a lot of music up on SMW Central already, but I don't know. Part of me feels like it's always like the same rotation of songs that ends up in Romhacks because people like them, so people use them, so then they end up in the Romhacks, and there just doesn't feel like there's a lot of variety in music. I don't know, but that's just part of me. I'm probably just recognizing the songs that I've heard and going, oh yeah, that's in that hack as well. But there's a few songs you can't go wrong with, like you can't go wrong with Bloody Tears, and you can't go wrong with Hot Drinks. Also Megalovania. I know some people don't like it, but I really enjoyed it while playing Absolute Power. It has a lot of energy to get you in the groove and get you moving. I put my and then of course, like every space level has to have Ducktoon's Moon song. Like that is a law of Kaizo. If you have an outer space level, you have to have the DuckTales Moon song. Ah. I missed it. Whew. Oh man. I should probably also just play around with Lunar Magic just to, you know, keep myself familiar with it and build some stuff that I can put into like a not my first hack, or put into like a first hack of levels as I learn. And then that way when I actually build the, you know, the ROM hack I want to make, I'll be more experienced and be able to put out something good. Although I feel like I'm on the right track with regards to like actual game development, because I've got a design document, and that's, oh my god. All right, so in about 3 minutes we're gonna have some more ads. Ads are an important way for Twitch streamers to get new viewers into their channel, because if you run at least 3 minutes of ads per hour, you eliminate the pre-roll ads, and the pre-roll ads they eliminate about 70 they turn away about 70% of new viewers. Multiple surveys have been done. Lots of people have been asked, and 70% of people have said, on average, that they would turn away, that they would go somewhere else if they're trying to look for a new stream, if they're trying to check out somebody new they haven't checked out before, and they hit a pre-roll ad. Because on Twitch, the pre-roll ads are 30 seconds and unskippable. Now, there's a real simple solution that Twitch could possibly implement, and that would be a 30-second ad that once you've watched it, you have a little token in your browser that says, hey, for the last, okay, so it's 3 minutes for an hour. That's what, 30 seconds gives you what, 10 minutes? of being able to not have to watch a pre-roll going into a stream. So if you went to a new stream and you watched that 30-second ad, you now have a little token that says, okay, for the next 10 minutes, you don't have to watch a pre-roll. Because you've already watched a pre-roll. And pre-rolls, you know, they're 30 seconds long, and 30 seconds is good for like 10 minutes of ad-free viewing in Ads Manager. Like, if they could make that kind of change, that would be huge. That would get rid of a lot of the stigma around, you know, stigma? I don't know if that's the right word. It would get rid of a lot of people's worry about checking out new people. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, you know, I have a sub, I'll go here, or, you know, they're running ads, so I know that I'm not going to get, you know, a pre-roll over there, kind of thing. People will be able to check out new people who don't understand the whole 3-minute ad thing. Which, by the way, it's going to start soon. So, when that countdown magically appears in the, above the chat box there, it will automatically switch to the BRB screen, and yeah, I always say go get a drink, go get a snack. I use the ad time to get up and stretch my legs. I don't like playing during the ad breaks, so you don't miss anything. Twitch or YouTube is not going to see any ads because I'm not monetized on YouTube. So you can go watch on the YouTube. All right, be right back.
Anywhere this weekend, I will probably go to the store and pick up probably something like ribs or something for go. Oh, something easy. Something that's not gonna take too long to do. Ribs are like my go-to easy barbecue. Oh. Jesus Christ, finally. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, read my fucking mind.
Can we get that as a cheese skills one? Hold on, I'm gonna grab a clip of that real quick. Because we got dupu skills. We need to start having some cheese skills. Something went wrong. That's okay, I got the replay buffers.
Yo, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking around through ads or clips. Want to make sure y'all don't miss the action. Ooh. So yeah, Romhack races. I really like the Romhack races. Whenever I get a chance to watch them, I really enjoy watching them. I was super excited when I was finally getting the chance to participate in them as well. I I picked April Fool's Day as my premiere day because I saw that it's April Fool's Day and it was an 8 or 9 or it was like the highest ever rated level they had, and I thought, you know, it's April Fool's Day. It's got to be a joke, right? It's gonna be, who can load the game the fastest and run a flat race to the end of a maximum length level, right? It's got to be some silly thing like that for April Fools. And I did not catch the message that they said that, hey, we'll joke about a lot of things, but we're not going to joke about the difficulty of this level. I missed that part. And so, yeah, I spent a good 3 hours banging my head against the hardest level Romhack races ever saw. Arguably the hardest level. It was the highest rated level that they had ever, had. There were other levels that people argued were more difficult but had a lower rating. And there were some people that were working on it for, well over like 8 hours. I think the top 3 were they didn't even determine the top 3 positions until like long after the race, the Romhack race stream ended because of how difficult it was. Yep, and that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play that one. I had much better luck the next week when it was a much easier level. That one I actually completed. I still had a lot of fun competing. Don't get me wrong. It was my own damn fault that I participated in that one. And then we moved, and then the one friend that worked nights moved back to back a day, so that our Sunday game night could now happen on a Saturday. Now my Saturdays are in-person game nights with friends, and where we're usually playing Cyberpunk Red, which is a really fun system. I mean, it's a really how do I say it? There's not a lot of growth in terms of your character in power, but there is progress. There is character progress, so your character does grow and get better at doing things. But it's not like in like Dungeons and Dragons where as you gain more levels, you gain more hit points and you gain more like spells and things. It's you kind of stay the same, but you have to augment yourself with like cyber tech. It's like if you want to get stronger, you have to get like bone lacing and muscle grafts and stuff like that. But then that eats away at your humanity, so you have to get that restored through therapy. But there's always some sort of permanent loss with cybertech. And I kind of got into cyberpunk kind of like the opposite way of everybody else. Like everybody knows cyberpunk. When you say like cyberpunk 2077, they recognize that right away because that's, you know, super popular video game. And then Netflix had Edge Runners, the one season of that. And then you get the Cyberpunk Red, the tabletop game, which came out before both of them, right? I can't remember. But then there was like the original Cyberpunk tabletop game that in the setting takes place in like 2020. Red takes place in like 2045. And then Edge Runners took place in the 2060s? Mid 2060s, I want to say? I can't remember exactly. I'll have to go back and watch it again. It's a really good series. If you haven't watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners, definitely give it a try. It gets real dark, but still real entertaining. And then I have kind of a side game going when one of our players isn't available. We have a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition game going of the world's largest dungeon, which is a 3.5 book, which I'm kind of half regretting because I bought it off of a buddy of mine when his group finished playing it. I'm like, you know, hey, I would like to run that someday. And I bought it off of him, and it had all the maps and everything. And I've been holding on to it for almost 20 years, trying to organize a group to play it. But now now we have 5th edition when this was written for 3.5. So the conversion is pretty hard, and I don't want to play 3.5. I want to play 5th edition because it's a lot easier to manage. Holy shit, progress! No! Ah, I forgot exactly what to do after that. Ah, PB. We got some progress. Hell yeah. Ah, shit. Whew. That's getting tiring. I might have to end soon. See if we can make some more progress. But that little section right there, that's just, it's gonna take some time to get used to trying to get that done well. Oh, it's been a long day and I'm kind of tired. I do want to thank y'all for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you being here. We had some amazing people stop in for raids today. Woo! We had Sammy Squid started us off right at the beginning of the stream with a raid. And she was playing some Celeste. First playthrough. Got to chapter 3. Woo! God damn it. Yo! Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. Too early. I'm always too early on that. Been lurking the whole time. Yo, I appreciate the lurks. I also appreciate the raids.
Lordole comes to our aid with 29 players.
What was that name? Oh, Lord Hole? Yo, Lord Hole, welcome on in. Hello, Raiders. Oh god, I panicked. Yo, McMorrow, welcome on in. Hello, 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 Raiders. If you're here hanging out with me and you don't know Lord Hole yet, go fix that mistake. Go give him a follow. He's a really awesome player. He's mostly on TikTok streaming, but he also streams here on Twitch as well. Playing Grand Poo World 3. How are you loving Grand Poo World 3? Please, no spoilers. I'm staying blind to it. As much as I can, but stuff happens. Welcome on in, everybody from Lord Hole's raid. I am Cheeseburger. I play the Kaizos, and I love technology and food, and talking about both of those things. This is my first simulcast on both Twitch and YouTube. Checking out Restream. I'm hoping someday to get to 1,000 on TikTok so I can stream on there as well. Last I checked, I was around 850. But welcome on in, everybody. Great to have you here. This is not Grand Poo World 3, this is Grand Poo World 2, and this is the 4th level Kahadras, also known as the butt slide level. And this is the perfect place where I can stand here and not have to die all the time. I was just talking about how I'm getting a little tired and it was going to end soon. So I better switch to the caffeine water. Hope you're all having a great one. Looking forward to the weekend. I'm also a bit of an amateur woodworker. I have not made anything to sell yet. But I like tinkering here and there with various projects. The next big project I have in mind right now is to build a replacement toolbox. Because right now I have a toolbox that has been working quote unquote for the last 20 years since I turned 18. Woo! Ah, come on. And got a job right out of high school and needed a toolbox. So I bought the cheapest one I could from the cheapest place I could at the auto parts store. And it's way too small now. And I need something bigger. Oh. Ah! I need to take a look at those munchers because some of them are instant death munchers and some of them are not instant death munchers. Oh, shit. And it doesn't look like there's any difference between the two. Usually a ROM hack creator will have visual differentiation between the two. So like one may be darker or lighter than the other, or have different leaf petals, different color leaf petals, to indicate that these are instant death munchers versus damage boost munchers. Oh, like that one, that's an instant death muncher because I touched it and I died instantly. The other kind, they just they hurt you if you have a power up. And usually you'll see them when there is the need to damage boost versus just killing the player outright, because you don't want them to accidentally progress or, you know, cheese the level with a power up. You can actually make any block work like any other block. You don't have to have munchers. You can have a cement block that does damage to you. You just have to make a copy of it in the map 16 and say act as, and then give it the address of a damaging block. There's actually a very interesting level later. Yo, welcome to the game, new player. Thank you so much for joining us. There's actually a very interesting level later in the game where the things that would normally hurt you don't, and the things that you would normally walk on would hurt you. So like you have to run and jump on the spikes and munchers and then avoid the ground, the ground tiles, the floor tiles. I didn't jump high enough. I gotta do a little jump to jump over that muncher without touching the ceiling. But then I gotta do a bigger jump in order to clear that next hurdle. So this is my first playthrough of Grand Poo World 2. But I am not blind to it. I've watched plenty of other people play it before. I've watched speedrunners, I've watched first playthroughs. I've watched Barb himself play it and explain the whole thing as he goes through it. This was actually the ROM hack that got me into playing Kaizo, because I wanted to play this one. And so I've been working towards playing this for the last 2.5 years. since about since the beginning of April of 2021. And here I am, struggling. I knew this was going to be a heck of a grind to play through. Not fast enough. You have to create your own momentum there in order to slide past that rock. I did not create enough momentum. Whew. So yeah, if you're coming here from Lord of the Hole stream and you also follow him on TikTok, you know, check me out on TikTok too. If you do !TikTok, you'll get the link. I've been trying to get new videos up. I've just been in a slump recently of video creation. And I have like a whole slew of videos I need to make for the Sweet Sweet Love from Beefy Chud. Hack that I played shortly after starting this one and wanted to get something so I can have content to put out. Because I knew these levels are going to take multiple nights to get through. And so I wouldn't have a lot of opportunities to create clear videos. That was lucky. Oh. Ah, that one's tricky because I have to create a whole set of momentum there. A whole setup of momentum. And you'll see why next time I get there. I have to make it through and get to a certain point before my the ground is destroyed by a charging chuck. Oh, damn it. I was trying to go for the first cycle there. Also, like Lord Hole, I am also playing on a hitbox. I've been playing on a hitbox since October of 21. When I first started playing Kaizo, I had a problem of what I call gorilla gripping, where I try to squeeze the controller as hard as possible in order to get the buttons to work better. And so by the end of a stream, my hands would be sore from squeezing too hard. Because we all know if you squeeze the button harder, Mario jumps higher. That is a scientific fact. So after, you know, coming across several other Kaizo players that play on Hitbox and talking with them about it and why they switched, you know, it convinced me to do the same finally. And instead of going with like a pre-made controller, or pre-made box. I went and made my own. Ah, shit. That's the PB right there. I got to that Koopa before, but I didn't get the big bounce off of him. And there, I got the bounce, but I forgot to let go for the regrab. Ah, I jumped too early and I hesitated. Trying to return. I was like, oh, if I delay, it'll be good. But no. I want to see if I can get back to that PB spot one more time. Ah, too early. I'm always too antsy. Too antsy in the pantsies and want to go early. You actually need to keep the mushroom, unfortunately. There's a there's a bit at the very end of the section where you need a damage boost. And you gotta have the mushroom to do that. That's the hard part right there. That's the one that separates the kids from the adults. Right there. Ah, too late. Thought I could catch up to it. There's the Kaiser block. Ah, too late. Not fast enough. This is my first expert hack that I've played. With the intention to beat it. I need to specify that because I have started Casio as a joke and actually got some progress on that one. Not a lot of progress, but more than I had anticipated. I'm just glad to not be listening to the Riptide slide music anymore. That level took me forever to get out of, but too early. All right, come on. Ah, that's the thing. Is if I get a really good, if I stop really well there, I end up bonking on the ceiling at the turnaround, like right there. Yep, forgot to spin. All right. I want one more chance at that PB. Come on. Be good to me, Mario. Oh, be good. No, I fell right through the gap. Fell right through the gap. Ah, too early. Too slow. Do y'all have a favorite Kaizo Romhack that you like to play or watch? Whenever I feel like I don't have anything that I like want to play, I almost will always turn to Quickie World 2. It's just something that I've played a lot and really enjoy playing. Ah! I just exported my 100% personal best to YouTube. Since I only have been playing, your favorite is Cute Kaiser World. How far have you gotten so far? Like, where did you last leave off? I think you said something about a Switch Palace? That you either got to the Switch Palace or had beaten it? You're on the last exit. Oh my gosh. You're so far. Good luck with the Zalzian Castle. That is one heck of a level. That last room, and you'll know it when you get there. That one this is a doozy. Kaizo. Alrighty. Come on. I just want one more try at that. Whoop. So after that butt slide into the Koopa, there's supposed to be a spot where I break turn blocks while waiting for a rock. So I'm pretty close to the end with that PB. Pretty close to the end of the section where my current PB is. I jumped too early and tried to make it work. You got one room done on the last level? Oh yeah, you're so close to being done. That's really, really cool. Yeah, Cute Kaizo I think was like the third or fourth Kaizo that I ever beat. Yeah, don't ever feel discouraged about Kaizo, because it is a really, really hard, even for the beginner stuff. And, you know, getting any level done is an amazing feat. And I've felt it a lot these last few years, but imposter syndrome, it hits hard when you're watching other people play and you're like, man, you know, why am I not that good? Because I get that feeling all the time. But there's nobody that you should be comparing yourself to except for your past self. And it's just something I gotta repeat to myself all the time as well. Ooh. Oh. Ah, shit. All right. I wanted to get back to the PB. I got back to the PB. I think I need to call it there because I'm getting too tired. Oh, and the hands are starting to hurt. So we're going to go back over here. I'm going to say, hey, thank y'all for hanging out tonight. Had some amazing, amazing people stop by. Sammy Squid, thank you so much for the raid. Greatly appreciate it. Good luck with the Celeste playthrough. It's so much fun. I know you're gonna have a great time. You're already having a great time. You're gonna have more of a great time. Sir Nick, thank you so much again for the raid, and good luck with Grand Poo World 3. And Lord Hole, thank you so much for bringing your people here. Greatly appreciate that. And you too, good luck with Grand Poo World 3. I hope y'all have a great weekend. And if I don't see you this weekend, I'll see you on Monday. But who are we gonna go raid? I haven't even checked on the YouTube stream in a hot minute here. What's going on over here? I mean, I can see the chat. But I'm not looking at any of the metrics. If you're a new streamer and you're starting out, do not look at the view count. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn off the view count. Turn off the just let's see. I'm looking through my follower list to see who's doing stuff. How many do we got on the Twitch side to raid? Okay. Got a good number. I'm trying to avoid the Grand Poo World 3 streams, but everybody's playing Grand Poo World 3 or not playing Kaizo or playing Maker. Oh my god. Getting spoiled. All right. So we're gonna send you over to Glitch Cat, who is goofing around with some level design in Lunar Magic right now. So I keep forgetting to change that. The sub message should be using cheeseburger hypers. So let's go give Glitchcast some hype, and we'll see you on Monday. Take care, everyone. Remember to love yourself because you deserve it.
On my stream deck called Fix Cam that sets all the settings manually, and I shouldn't be having to do that. I want the stuff saved. Okay, I gotta concentrate on actually doing a shell jump instead of flailing around needlessly. Have a mobile clip feed. Just like a TikTok feed, just like a YouTube Shorts feed. Everybody's clips. If you've opted into YouTube